everyone awakens. And when you do, you are in handcuffs.
Kinky.
And you can't see because you've got these bags over your head.
Wait, all of my arms? Are they like handcuffed together?
You're not actually handcuffed.
Oh, sweet action.
You just can't move.
Yeah, you just can't move. Like, you can't see either. Like, your optics aren't working.
One eye just glitching in and out. Like
mine working at all?
Shutter on a camera.
Yeah, yours are. Well, once the bag's removed and everything, yeah. So, you guys are awakening. You know, the bags are taken over your off your heads. And you guys see that you're basically in this circle. And there was 6 different trucks that brought you here.
So...
Sounds like a waste of gas, but okay.
Is this some kind of intervention or something? I don't need one.
I am not that guy.
Is this the job? We're supposed to dispatch. Where's the team? Oh, wait.
So all of you are looking around at each other and kind of like a little circle, too. Kind of like, what is this?
Are we going to play Duck, Duck, Goose?
As each of the soldiers just stand there behind y'all. And then you see the familiar face. You see the lady. The business lady. As she walks towards y'all.
Here she comes.
And she tells the guard, she says, release them. The updates are complete. So, each of the guards removes the bindings from you.
Push the button. I would like to move again.
Well, yours actually, not a single person goes and, touches you. You all of a sudden, your systems start coming online.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? If you want me to do a job, I could do a lot better if you gave me Grim.
And then you see or hear someone, they go, hey, how are you?
I am fine, how are you?
As you look around. They're like, I forgot to turn that on. Hold on. And then all of a sudden you see him pop up in your view.
Oh, that's very close. Can you back up a little bit? That's too close.
Close. We're actually closer than that.
This is very...
As she moves your arm for you.
Oh, no, that's weird. All of them or just one of them? Can I have
just
one of those?
She goes,
what does it
we're going to be best buddies.
What does it look like?
It looks actually like a whole lot of data that became a face.
Okay, that kind of sounds cool.
Okay. This is going to be funny.
They called me Data Face.
There you go.
Oh, but that's very entertaining. You are very entertaining. You are very hyper and upbeat. I like that about you somewhat.
So you see all this, it just basically forms this kind of humanoid face, or tries to, as much as the digital construct can.
What did they call you?
She says, well, they call me Prometheus.
Oh, very nice to meet you. I am Heinrich Wolfgang. I am looking for Von Grimm.
And she goes, and I will be your assistant. And then she pops up in every single person's sight.
Oh, what the heck? Witchcraft.
We saw Morgan walk up, right?
Yes.
All right, Virgil and me is like, if it isn't the bitch that knocked me out, what did you do to me? That hurt. I don't like that.
And she just simply says, well, why don't you go ahead and meet her? Prometheus.
Is this it? Well, that was rude.
Oh, so you see her too. Okay, got it.
She goes,
raise your hand if you see her.
Will be your guide.
Wait, so she's cheating on me?
You got a babysitter.
I thought we had something special.
Did she confirm that you were exclusive, or?
And she says, yes, I will be your guide. And if you get out of line, I will be your doom. But we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, but let's sing the Doom song.
She goes, all you have to do is just do the job. Follow the instructions. Oh, and don't leave the city. Yeah, you shouldn't leave the city.
But what if
she
you
smiles.
need to leave the city for the job?
She's, oh, you won't need to leave this city. And then Morrigan, she looks at you.
Claustrophobic now.
She says, "You didn't think I was just going to let all of you just wander the city without any kind of restraint? Did you?"
Kind of.
So,
Oh, yeah, I guess. I get it. Trust must be
is
earned.
this chick AI or what?
She is Prometheus. She is actually able to infiltrate any cyberware. She's top of the line. She'll be very useful for you.
Mm-hmm.
She's only useful if she cooperates. Yeah, hypothetically.
Well, Prometheus's job is to, well, complete yours. As she breaks out her tablet and she says, "This is the job I need done."
Morgan, how did you get this technology integrated into the non-cybernetic, though? That's very interesting.
Don't
She
like.
says,
Hot. Don't like.
I'm sure we all signed something that had very small terms and conditions.
Oh yeah. When I was getting
No,
arrested,
my
I totally
lawyers
had
would
to
have
sign
told me.
consent forms.
She goes, "Well, if you take your hand and you go just a little bit there in the back of... There you go. Yes. Well,
Well, I already have brain implants, so, like, my question was answered for myself, but, like, well, this guy I can only assume, and that one's a robot. These three, though, they don't... I don't know, do y'all have any discernible mechanical parts?
Not that you
Nope.
can see.
Oh.
I look extremely foreign to you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to rule him out. He could also be a robot.
You look big like my...
well, she tells you,
big
she
brother.
says,
What is your name?
Grubbing on the grim.
You are Grim too. Da, you be my Grim. It's okay. I ride on your back now.
But
I climbed on his back.
he's
Walking
not
is
people.
hard.
I'll allow.
so she tells you, each one of you have been equipped, if not already, with specific cyberware that allows you to communicate with each other, but also linked to Prometheus.
Mind comms.
I was just fixing to say that.
Yes, and as Prometheus pops up and he goes, "Yes, actually, we have this neat thing where we can link each other's minds. Here,
So wait.
I'll link you two." As she links Grabnar and...
Oh, it sounds like Daft Punk with lots of words about killing people. I am sorry.
You hear this in your mind.
I hear that and I'm.
Murder kill.
Sounds like Tuesday.
I knew I would like him. Everybody cool is named Green.
And then Prometheus goes, "And we can just turn it off." And then
So
she unlinks it.
here now.
But you have the ability as well.
Hang on, I'll turn it on. Speakers.
But yes, so Morgan tells you and says, yes, Prometheus is state-of-the-art artificial intelligence. And she looks at you, Scorpion. She says, Prometheus is actually the one who helped track you down.
That's cheating. So wait. So you tracked me. How long?
Well, we noticed a pattern. You just couldn't leave any open security just laying there, so we opened one. Or should I say Prometheus did. Prometheus is actually the one who came up with the idea.
Let me be more specific. How long did it take you to find me once you started?
So Prometheus, she goes, well, let's see. It took about 1.2 million nanoseconds.
Top of the line, Mike. Alright.
She goes, oh, and that was version 1.
So hypothetically, how can I be sure, when Prometheus is actually talking versus some hypothetical voice in my head?
She goes, "Oh, that's a very good question. You don't."
Right. Sure, that's not a problem.
But she goes, "But I can always just appear in front of you. Like this."
Yeah, I'm not sure that narrows it down either.
And then what's interesting is that you don't just see her face anymore. You see her actually project like her body, like a digital body in front of you, walking in front of you.
Interesting. A little bit uncomfortable about that, not gonna lie, but okay.
First time.
What, the projecting of the... it's not the first time I've seen people that aren't there, so,
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about ghosts.
Well, I don't see ghosts. I see sometimes my employer appears right in front of me.
See a ghost?
Oh, he's a chaos god.
Oh.
Those are interesting. Mushy one? Fleshy bits, pink belly, bone bag? Skin sack? Hairball?
It's really tough to describe.
Okay. We'll work on it.
So Prometheus appears in front of you, Grabnar, and she goes, "Oh, I have heard so much about you." And by heard, I mean read and analyzed off of you. You're like an open book.
Yeah,
Like really open. Like they tore out the pages and scattered them all over.
That sounds about right.
And she goes, your mind is almost as unstable as hers.
Rude.
Well, I mean, when you visit as many realms as I have, it kind of gets all crazy a little bit.
Shall you go to the realms too?
Yeah.
That's good. I've been all over. A place called Tenebris was the greatest.
I was there too. Wait, were you there when the Fingerbeard guy was there?
A Fingerbeard is always very distracting person.
Yeah, it is.
Fight things, kill things, big hands come out of ground.
I was there, and then finally had my piece, and then there's, oh, here comes Fingerbeard, blah 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 blah, destroying everything.
She goes, "These are fascinating. I'm cataloging all of this."
Prometheus, question.
Yes.
So, you're recording everything we do, right?
Well, yes, in a way.
So you got POV cameras, right?
Well, sort of.
Well, I figured your AI got AI eyes,
Yes.
so you see what I see.
Well, yes, I guess you could say we record everything that everybody sees.
Okay,
All
I'm
the
gonna
time?
copy that footage.
All the time.
Like, zero privacy.
Yes.
I mean, I gotta stream this later, so you gotta give me copies.
I don't think you have rights to that video, hon.
Why not?
Maybe the video from him.
Did you get a contract?
She goes, "This is going to be so exciting."
Oh, yay, I can't wait.
And then Morrigan, she goes, "Well, Prometheus, you've done your introductions. Now let me explain to them what I need them to accomplish." And Prometheus goes, "Yes, this is also very exciting." So Morrigan, she says, "Prometheus, show them." And she says, "Oh, yes, absolutely." So you see Prometheus take her digital form in front of you, and then you see it just basically transform into what basically kind of looks like this, not really an orb, but kind of like this large mechanical piece. Okay, it's got about 3 parts to it, and then the center of it's like this glowing energy. Okay, so it's like these three parts come together, and then in the middle is just glowing energy. And so Morgan explains, she says, this is our latest development. It is called the Neon Soul. It is the capability to generate massive amounts of energy. One of these can fit into the palm of your hand, and it can power an entire city for centuries. However, the project was compromised. We believe it was due to the terrorist organization known as the Titans.
Pretty
The
ambitious
chief
title.
scientist went missing. Along with him, the prototype. The problem is that this prototype is also very unstable. If we do not retrieve it and place it back in its cradle, it will detonate. And it won't just take out a block or two. It could take out this entire city.
So how attached are you to this city? Hypothetically.
And so she says, I need you to retrieve this. Bring it back to me so we can place it back in its cradle to prevent it from decomposing any further.
What about the scientist? Is he important?
Unfortunately, we lost his trail.
Yes, but if I leave his entrails behind, is that okay?
The scientists we're not too concerned about.
What about these titans? Kill them too?
You can eliminate any of those that you find.
I have a question about these titans.
Yes.
Now, are we talking figurative titans or literal titans? Like, the mythological titans, like...
And Prometheus goes, oh, I can help you with that. And then she just shows everyone.
Those aren't titans, those are little piss ants.
She says, these are the gorilla, people. She says, gorilla as in not actual ape people, which you have probably seen before in your travels. But no, they look like every ordinary citizens, but they don't act like them. They strike from the shadows. They use hit and run tactics. They've been quite a nuisance to us. We haven't been able to actually locate the center of the organization yet. And this is the most large-scale assault they have completed against the Phalanx Corps.
Ask them if they have any identifiable tattoos or markings. I don't want to talk directly to
I'm
her.
just
She's cheating on me.
Wondering how Miss Fancy AI Face can't find them.
I was thinking the same thing.
She goes, that is a very good question.
I
don't
don't
know.
believe that's why I was asked.
She goes, I don't know. And then Morgan explains. She says, she's not sure how they're able to do this, but they were able to actually cause a blackout in Prometheus for about 10 seconds.
Intriguing. I mean, hypothetically.
But at 10 seconds was all they needed.
Now, I do have another question. Do they have any markings on them that where you can find them? Like,
Symbols and stuff.
symbols, runes, things
Name
like
tag.
that.
Implants,
Yeah,
Yep.
what he said.
Absolutely.
mechanical arms.
I see a lot of
I
those.
think someone said tattoos, but what about tattoos? Some people are.
And she tells you,
Like,
she
I think
says,
it's a
yes,
good
there
idea.
is one particular marking.
Oh, well, that's just tacky.
It looks like a icon for a weather alert system.
It looks like a new zodiac sign.
Looks like some very fun numbers.
She says, you can view it how you
Second
like.
note, yeah.
As she explains, as a circle with two tails. Could be an upside down 6 and another 6 that's right side up.
The beast with 2 bags.
However you want to view it, she says, this is the symbol that they utilize.
Do they have like tattooed right on their foreheads? Like,
Well, no, not
Tramp
on their
stamps.
foreheads, unfortunately. Otherwise, it'd be easier to find. But you can find these throughout. And unfortunately, this symbol isn't just used for them, but it's also used in other forms as well. So it makes it even more difficult to track them down. They use a pretty common symbol.
Well, what good is that? If you use a common symbol, I mean, I could just slap an A or a B on anything and say it represents whatever.
Yes, well, we assumed that was to throw us off.
You would think it would throw off anyone else who was supposed to recognize it.
Are they color coded?
We've seen various color iterations of them. Orange, blue, purple, yellow, green, raspberry,
That's not
black ice,
but that's not
Delicious.
food.
glacier.
Polar ice.
Peridot.
Dark berry.
I didn't ask for Crayola colors now.
But, so anyhow, Morrigan tells you, she says, your job, your mission is to find this. Find the neon soul, return it back to its cradle. You
Yeah.
have 10 days.
You're saying cradle, like baby cradle.
It's what we call the device that stabilizes it.
Okay.
All you need to do is bring it back to us and we can handle the rest.
Wait, so this thing is going bad and could blow up the city, and you want us to just like grab it? How do you expect us to do that?
it's not gonna like explode.
It's gonna
if
blow
we-
up on us. You know it's going to.
Yeah.
It has a timer on it, yes. 10 days is the estimated time.
Is it radioactive? Like, can we pick it up with our bare hands? Or...
You can pick it up with your bare hands. You can transport it.
And it's not gonna like damage us.
The device
At all.
itself has a containment field. Unfortunately, that containment field is failing because it wasn't properly sealed before it was taken.
That still sounds like we're gonna get radiation.
We're totally gonna get cancer.
That containment field will disappear in 10 days.
We'll get some awesome new superpowers.
Bullet con.
Once the containment field disappears,
Lung cancer.
it will react. And when it does, it will cause a large explosion that will annihilate everything within a matter of milliseconds.
Heart cancer.
That sounds like an origin
Separate.
story.
I'm sorry. Origin stories like those comic book things?
What, you don't want to be a neon superhero?
No, that's just tacky.
And powerful.
Spits on the ground. It's gross. Heroes, they get dirty and sweaty.
Yeah, they do.
Everything must be pristine and in its place.
That's no fun.
But as I've
Right,
explained to
OCD
each of you, this is the job. I've brought your gear. And from where you go from here is up to you.
Now, if we try to leave the city, what happens?
Glad somebody asked.
And then Prometheus, she pops. She goes, "Oh, I have the answer for that one."
Okay.
She goes, "Yeah, you cease to exist."
Like incineration, or...
She goes, "I like to change it up. Sometimes you just go poof, or bang, or boom, or burn."
Is it like a splatter? Or do we just go brain dead? Like, or do we...
She goes, I haven't used that one in a while.
Oh.
So, murdered many people, have you?
See, it sounds like you're just as bad as us.
She goes,
Murder is only for organics.
Ja, I agree. She's got a very valid point.
okay, deleted many people, have you?
She goes, deleted, yes.
Deleted anyone from
And I
existence lately?
specialize in deleting non-organics.
I've done that time or two. There's a whole planet. Don't worry about it.
But yes, Morrigan, she says, the Neon Soul is still within the city. The only clues I can give you to its location are the syndicates. Chatter lately has shown us that each of them are scrambling to locate it as well. Because just like with any other organization, somebody can find a rare object like this, you can have some bartering power.
Ever since they turned on our gear back on, I've been trying to stream this entire time.
So out of character, how
Yes.
public of a streamer is your character?
He's like mid-level. Like he's got a following. So
Okay, but so basically he puts his stuff out there so people could find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's his, like, core audience, though? Like, is this like YouTube, or is this some kind of hacker
I imagine it being more like
circle, or-
Twitch.
it's more like IRL streamers on Twitch,
Yeah, okay.
kind of.
But it's not like some secret group or anything, it's just public.
Nah, just whoever wants to watch.
Okay.
Yep.
Grabnar is grabbing snacks from his cloak.
Okay.
Where
So
did he
with
get
that,
snacks? I want snacks.
so in character, what would be
Hands
the
you snack.
chances that
that could be poison,
my
but I'm gonna eat
character
it
might
anyway.
know
Thank you.
his streaming
Quite welcome.
channel or whatever? Would that be like what kind of role would I need to do?
That would be intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Just straight intelligence?
These snacks
Well,
are delicious.
do you have any kind of skill for
Pop culture knowledge?
knowledge, anything like that?
I don't have
any
any
knowledge
pop
skills?
culture.
Yeah, just straight intelligence then. Go for it. What you got?
First roll of the night.
I know.
No pressure.
20.
20. Okay. So what were you're looking for information? See if you
Yeah, I'm trying to
recall him? Yeah.
check my own memory and see if I would have recognized him.
You
from
do.
the
You
stream.
recognize him now. Like after you've seen him and
Wait a
everything.
second. I know you. Scorpion, right?
Yeah.
Stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Most part. I try to mix it up sometimes.
Nice.
Then Prometheus jumps in. She goes, "Yes, it is fantastic. You should check out that one." And then she like puts into a viewfinder.
Okay, what do
And
I see?
you just see, what up? It's your boy, Scorpion.
Is this a
yeah.
sponsored ad, or...
Intro. You know, that could be like if they're running, like if they're gonna have their logo everywhere on your channel. That's sponsorship right there. We owe you money.
Is Prometheus going to
I
play
can
us
get you some good
commercials?
lawyers. Trust me.
Is there some sort of premium version we have to sign up for?
Oh. So, anyways,
There'll be an advertisement for that.
Morgan,
Probably.
she basically gives us clues about the syndicates. Basically the big three. And the reason why she knows that the Neon Soul is still here is because the harbor is locked down. So it hasn't left by boat. And it hasn't left the city limits because he didn't have enough time to actually get into a vehicle and drive to leave. He had just enough time to get out of there and go into hiding.
10 seconds, correct?
10 seconds is how long Prometheus was down.
But that means that she was back up and that she could have known something.
Well, 10 seconds is all he needed to well, modify what she saw.
Sounds like the doctor's the bad boy.
He fed her some false code. She didn't even know she was down for 10 seconds.
How did you find out then that she was down?
We scanned her code after the incident. We were able to locate the anomaly. It was very well put together. At first I thought it was Scorpion who had done it.
Nah, I don't mess with AI.
But the timeline didn't match up. So whoever has done this is very sophisticated. As she looks over at you and she says, I'll be very careful, Heinrich.
Oh, I'm unstable, it's fine.
I feel
They
like
hack
we're
one
going
part,
to-
it goes crazy, it'll be fine. It's not even the whole me here right now anyway. That's okay though, I have no legs. Hey, legs! You want to go find gangs, kill them?
Well, they have to piss me off first, and if they do, well, I'll just be honest. If they're people, they already made me mad. So,
Are they all people?
So, she tells you, she gives it a rundown. You have the Olympians, the elite people of this city. If they got their hands on this, they could become even richer, even more powerful. They could even potentially try to take a stake of Phalanx Corps.
They could
Yuck.
even hire an assassin. if they
Mushis who
wanted to.
think they are superior are the worst.
They had the capabilities to develop such a code. You also have Titan. They're
Those are the
capa-
tiny big people, right?
The terrorist group, their current capabilities are unknown. It's very possible that they could have also altered it.
Yes, yes, the beast with two backs, people.
And then we have the syndicates, which I do not believe that they are behind this. I don't think they had the capabilities to. It says you have the Trident, who monitors the harbor. If they had it already, they would have moved it off with their ships. But they haven't yet. We've been monitoring that activity.
If we did a proximity search from this place right here, because I'm assuming we are somewhere close to where the thing was stolen, correct?
No.
Oh, well then what are we doing here? Let's go there.
question:
Yes.
can you not track it from his radiation?
Yes, we thought about that as well. But as I've said, that containment field is what, well, contains the radiation. If that field was to, well, go away, we would be able to track it, but it would also, cause it to explode.
I tend to disassociate from time to time, so sometimes I have to ask questions again.
Same.
But as
I'm
she tells you,
usually
there's
just
two others.
high.
You have the Styx,
On live.
who run the underworld.
Oh, that's just.
And drugs.
But
It's very likely the object could pass through
I
there.
believe you.
Maybe through an illegal auction of some kind. Somewhere where we don't have access to, but maybe you do. And then finally you have the Thunderbolts. Your gun runners. They, from time to time, get their hands on our equipment. And then we have to get it back.
Oh, the Thunderbolts. I've done dealt with them. That's why I'm in here, because
But this is the
Too loud.
information that we know. I want to give you this opportunity to, one, you can, clear your name, call it time served, move on to a new life. But also because you can go places that my people can't.
There was another gang that I met when I was here. They took me. They had shiny silver badge on chest. They are probably the ones who did it. Let us go get revenge on them, and I bet you'll find your computer chip.
Did they have blue suits?
No,
Just
were they the
maybe.
police?
Navy?
Navy blue.
Yeah, we don't deal with them. I think
But they were all talking like they own the place. We should totally take them down.
I agree.
They carry the guns right out in the open.
Act like they have, a stick up their butt.
Don't even hide them in arms.
But so she motions for
Freezers. They say freeze.
the guards, and they grab your gear out of the
They say
vans.
freeze? They don't
And,
freeze? That sounds ineffective.
Basically, throw them the trunks down right in front of you.
Freezers.
And she says, "Here's your gear. I'll be eagerly awaiting. And Prometheus will check in with me."
Was my arm attached at any point, or is it in the trunk?
It was attached. Yeah.
Okay.
It just was disabled.
Okay.
Is it just like an envelope with a picture of my person in it?
Ah!
My gear and my armor? Or like
It's a
just
finger.
pictures?
Yeah.
That's what I get.
You're looking like, I don't get any gear.
At least I found new legs.
And then Prometheus goes, "Oh, that's right. Hold on one moment."
I'm not
And you see her start running commands.
His one eye's just like...
And then you start, and then it all says, "Weapon system activated."
Oh, instant kill mode! Yay! Let's go! Okay, fine. Let's go, legs. Let's go. Whoosh.
Set phasers to instant kill.
No,
So-
open the
he's
trunk.
going to be
My
a
eyes
treat.
turn black with...
Joy.
Well, they turn black, and then you see
Turn black.
purple irises.
Oh.
My neck extends and I look at him. Oh, that's very cool.
As I put my gear on.
Yes. And you grab your axe.
Yeah, and I grab the axe.
That's pretty.
So, like, is it like
What was
high-tech
that, dude?
suit, or is it like...
It's a high-tech suit, and I also have a pistol,
Okay.
a plasma pistol on my right-hand side.
Okay.
Pop my blade
Kind
in
of-
and out a couple times.
For some reason, I just kind of
It still
imagine your
works.
axe looking like the Heat Hawk for like the Zaku's carried in Mobile Suit Gundam.
Kind of similar, yeah.
Okay.
So she, so basically all the guards basically get into their vehicles and start taking off. And then before she leaves, she gives you one more bit of information. She says, "Now, this arrangement that we have, well, it's not public. So you may run into some problems."
Oh,
Will
from
be-
the gang with the badges?
So Prometheus has been instructed to, if anything were to compromise me or Phalanx Corps, she would prevent that from happening.
So she will destroy anything that stands in our way?
I think that also might include us. So
Are
meaning...
you saying that I'm expendable?
We are all
And
expendable.
Prometheus says, "Very."
Oh, bloody hell.
Wait a second. That little update just wasn't for Prometheus, was it? What did you put in us?
He just got on.
Besides Prometheus.
She goes, "You're a fast one."
Thank you.
And she goes,
Slow lover, fast learner. Yes, go on.
She says, "Yes, well, it has a little something something. If I need to activate it."
All right. To at least get an inkling of an idea of what makes your trigger finger itch.
Well, she says,
So, like, if I take my knife and I put it to his throat, we're cool.
Maybe it depends on what he did first.
yeah. She goes,
We're cool. We're cool. Put my knife away.
She goes, "That's allowed
Okay.
for now."
But if he's about to complete the mission and that guy interrupts him, then who gets the, trigger?
Cheese at the end of the maze.
I think they call that
Well,
getting the
she
axe.
goes, she says,
Get to the axe. It's funny.
you will all have to find out.
Next time.
We get to go on a mission together.
We're going on an
All of
adventure.
Adventure!
But then Prometheus explains. She goes, yes, and well, to further expand upon that, so the authorities have not been alerted to this arrangement. Neither have the special forces. So as far as they're concerned, there is no kind of an arrangement.
If I don't work well with a group of 5 or 6 or however many, what makes you think that I would work well with the police anyway? I don't think anyone was counting on their help, so let's just say that.
She goes, for the time being, you have been erased from the immediate wanted records. But that could very well change depending on what you do.
Oh, whoa.
Especially
That's
that guy.
convenient.
That guy?
That guy.
That's convenient.
But Morgan, she looks at her watch and she says, well, looks like a board meeting is waiting for me.
You're going to be bored in a
Look
minute.
at this old fashioned with a watch.
Yeah, no.
And she says, well, I expect to hear some good news very soon. And then you see her tap her watch, and then she just fades away. So she was a hologram.
You know what they say, no news is good news.
So the hologram disappears, and then Prometheus goes, all right, let's go. Where are we going first?
Do I have access to the net again?
And she says, yes, absolutely.
You know what they say, no
Okay.
news means no
Then,
internet.
as soon as I have access to the net again, you see like the little red circle on my visor light up, and that's when you know it's recording. This
Yeah.
little camera right here.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Everybody.
And then I'm gonna try to go to any like known black market sites that I have access to see if anything has popped up that might be what we're looking for.
Sure.
What would that be like a?
All right. So let's see, what skills you got?
Computer, cyberware, security.
Yeah, you could probably run out computer. Yeah, computer would be fine.
Okay.
So you just roll with advantage there. So roll 2 and use your intelligence. So roll 2 and add your intelligence to it.
You roll 2 and take the high.
Take the highest. Yeah, roll 2, take the highest. Did that extra one not help you?
Huh?
What'd you get?
So you just add to the intelligence, just base.
Yeah, you just take your highest of your roll and then
Okay.
add it to your intelligence. And then what's the total?
19.
19? Okay. So you're rummaging through. And then, she's just kind of sitting there, Prometheus is, and she's like, wow, maybe you were a little rusty.
Rude.
And she goes, I'm not seeing any information. Do you see anything? And all you're seeing is just the usual, markets. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah. Nothing that would flag anything for you.
Nothing that has like vague names, but is actually something else.
Yeah, you see a couple of those, but it's like the usual standard names, It's not like anything that would just draw your attention to it.
Gotcha.
Because they run, markets and auctions and stuff all the time.
He is looking at this on laptop, yes?
Visor.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
so I cannot see inside your eyes.
no, yeah.
I got
The
you.
visor is basically like embedded in my
Yeah.
face. It's my eyes.
All you see is probably on the outside is like code.
But I could see code.
You see the net code, yeah. It's backwards, but yeah.
I am smart. Maybe I could roll investigate to see if I see anything in the code on the outside of his sunglasses.
Sure.
Alright, and that gets advantage if it's specialized, right?
Correct.
multi-dimensional Viking. I'm not rolling for anything. Right down.
That is a 27.
27. All right, so you do notice something as he's filtering through the net code. You notice there's like a little bit of an anomaly in it.
Yeah.
So it's in the code itself.
That's good. What about it?
You notice that it's an acronym.
An acronym for what?
That you don't know, but the acronym itself, it's TYP.
Psst. Legs. Does TYP mean anything to you?
I mean, if you take away the Y, it means toilet paper, but...
If you have an E, it means type.
True.
Maybe it's just tip.
Just the tip.
Maybe it's a tip.
Does mean anything to anyone in the room?
Is that
Does
like
it?
some sort of investigation?
I am not from here, so I do not know what you name things.
Should I
Do you
roll?
are you whispering that to Grabnar, or are you?
No, I'll talk to them, I guess. He's got cyber stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, he looks cool.
So he brings the code to your attention. So you go back and you focus back in on it, and you do notice that it's a flag in there. And then as you run it, you notice the anomaly. And usually when you see these, it's because they're flagging for like specific meetups. You know, for sensitive information. You know, and then what that happens is that specific acronym is a tag. It's supposed to hit specific people. So that when they go through and they start, you know, connecting to the net, it'll actually bring it to their attention.
Okay. But I don't know what the acronym is.
Nope. You don't.
Are you
Hopefully
sharing this
young
information
people.
though?
That probably
well,
is Robot Man.
Typically, people
Shop.
who it has that tag, you know, has a netware with the tag, they have the ability to access it directly and find out exactly what it leads to. So,
But like
Prometheus,
Prometheus.
she goes, "Oh yes,
Can you spoof the ability that you have the TPY tag and see if it leads anywhere?"
She says, well, what I can do, and then she just basically brings up this map, and she just, okay, I narrowed down the association with this tag to 10 different locations. So these 10 different locations could potentially have a user who has access to this tag.
And which one's the closest?
She goes, oh, well, it's this one. She goes, it's just a mile away.
Prometheus, can you show me what he's looking at?
Oh, she goes, yes, and she shows it to everyone.
Yay!
God, organic.
I don't know what that is.
Come on, legs, let's go.
She
Someone
goes,
lead the way. I don't know this place.
That
Oh.
way.
Okay.
I just
She
start
goes-
running that way.
you see, the closest location is, oh, it's one of my favorite places. It's a cyber cafe. But
So
We are already running off if you want to follow us. I'm hanging on him like
Already
backpack.
gone.
so does everybody kind of move towards that location?
I guess, yeah.
Did they give us any kind of vehicle, or are we
Nah,
just
like-
sprinting?
We just ran, just in straight. You're under an overpass essentially, and just like, you know.
As we're walking, I'll be like, "Is my stream actually going? Is she allowing that?"
It's going.
Okay, so as far as I know, it's working.
Yes.
Okay,
This is not at all suspicious.
I'll be like,
But anyhow,
Totally
so
inconspicuous.
Yo, what up? What up? Hey, today we got a special guest. Check it.
Hey, don't do good on stream.
So as you guys are making your way towards there, Prometheus is just giving you some details along the way, just kind of keeping company, making conversation as you guys are walking by landmarks. Oh, look at that place and this place.
Are the landmarks just like this coffee shop, that sandwich place?
Yep. But
Do we have time for a sandwich? I've only had prison food lately.
it's a cyber cafe.
So there's food?
There's food and
Not just digital
coffee
food?
and-
Or...
I say for like real people food.
Yeah,
and
right.
code for him.
Eat some code for breakfast.
Oh, this is the place where I killed that bread maker.
Did they replace the bread maker? Is there no bread? This is the important question.
But that's a good place for us to stop for a moment. Be sure to tune in for the next episode as our team here, who is unnamed at the moment, goes on their very first outing together.
Heinrich's Heroes.
What could possibly go wrong?
Sure, it's good.
Well, tune in next time and find out exactly what happens. This is Sarah Gaming signing off.